Hi, I'm Shelley Power, Curriculum Director for Polestar Pilates. I have a degree in dance from Sac State in California, and I've also been a Pilates teacher for about 20 years. And what I thought we could talk about today is flexibility, how we can make it better, and it's not just by stretching. So that's kind of an interesting that we'll look at. So Jasmine's going to help me, and we're going to do a couple of exercises from the Pilates mat work, plus some things on the trap table that are going to help you to understand. So let's get started. Go ahead and lie down, Jasmine. And the first thing we're going to look at, because when somebody says we're going to look at your flexibility to a dancer, that always pretty much means hamstring. So we're going to look at her hamstring length, and she's going to take her leg up. And we can see, and you can notice how far her leg is away from her body, or the position of it. So now bring that down and roll over onto your side and come up onto your forearm. So this is the starting position for the side kick exercise in Pilates. Lift your ribs up just a little bit. And let's start like the normal people you'd see in class, lifting your leg and taking the leg front and back. And for her to get her leg back up to where it was when she was lying down, I don't know if you can see on camera, but her body is moving, because that makes it easier for her to get her leg up. Unfortunately, that's not the best technique. It's not really what we want. So if she stops doing that, you'll notice now as her leg comes forward, it doesn't come quite as high. And that's because she, right now, just as we are today, doesn't have control of the motion any larger than what she's doing right now. And we can work on that, and we can make it better. So you can stop and lie down on your side. So one of the things that we'll look at is how much flexibility, and this is not so true. We don't look at this so much in professional dance and college level dance, because we've already kind of gotten to that point where we have a certain amount of strength and flexibility. But especially if you're working with younger dancers, this becomes really important. How high can you lift your leg? How high is your battement? And you'll notice that when Jasmine first went, her leg came up quite high, and as she, again, went into the movement, it was a little bit less. And so we need to develop ways to get her to where her leg can come up much closer to her actual range of flexibility. So we want her to have control of that range of motion, both in her body and in her leg. So one of the things that we can do is work with the trapeze table. And we're going to put a spring on her foot. So you can take the foot here. And now I want you to do that same motion without moving the body, and take the leg forward and start to take it back behind. Right. And you'll notice just by giving her a little bit of assistance, we're supporting the weight of her leg. Already her leg is able to come up higher, and her body is staying quiet. She's not moving around a lot as her leg is moving. And that's one of the things that I love about this collaboration or marriage of Pilates and dance. We can do so much work in the Pilates environment, just regular Pilates, not even dance specific, that helps the dancers as they're progressing through their career to be stronger, to have less injuries, to be able to do more, because we're training them in a really smart way. And one of those ways is with assistance, and that's what's neat about Pilates. It's a little different than just doing more strength training or cross training. So I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.